welcome back. Long time no see.
You couldn't see?
No, it's just saying it's been a long time.
Yeah, a long time you have not been able to see.
No, it's just an expression.
Well, so you can see.
Yeah, I can see. It's just an expression. Long time no
Why
see.
is your ex pressing you into not seeing?
No, none of that is going. No, it's just good to see you. It's been a while.
Oh, now you can see me. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Alright,
All right. Unbelievable. Anyway,
Standing room
welcome
only.
to Standing Room Only. We're back after a couple-week hiatus. Big words, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, weeks.
It's been weeks and weeks.
Yeah.
Well, it's been 2 weeks.
I didn't even know weeks were a couple.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Weeks are together and they're having a wonderful time.
I made a funny.
You are one funny bunny.
Speaking of weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks gone, Seth Rollins has returned.
Oh, what
to
a
the WWE.
what a surprise!
What a treat.
That's right, Herpes. There was a better surprise this May. Seth Rollins.
Move on over.
Move
No more
on
creams for
over.
me. He is back.
He is. He's back.
Yeah, he's back. He's back in the saddle again.
He's back.
He showed up on Monday Night Raw
Yes,
to
who's
open
back?
up the evening. Back again. Yep. Rollins back.
Seth Rollins
Tell a friend.
is back.
He is back.
Yeah.
After coming out, you know, he says, "Do you miss me? Did you miss me?" Everybody, and then he's an asshole because
Yeah.
he says, "Wish I could say the same thing, bitches," and then he just leaves. No, he doesn't leave.
Yeah.
That's SmackDown.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah. He's back. I don't know if we covered that, but
He is back.
He was back on Raw, and he got a huge hero welcome. And Vince McMahon's like, "Yeah, you're gonna be a heel again because we really want Roman Reigns to succeed, and it's going really well."
I really hate that man.
Roman Reigns, he wouldn't come out during the segment and interrupt it, would he?
Yeah.
Oh
did.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Followed by Shane McMahon coming out.
Yeah.
Which sets up the match for Money in the Bank, the main event. Going to be Rollins versus Reigns.
Which was good because it's nice that they didn't like have weeks of build up. It's just like, here's the match, here's the main event. Great, thanks.
And no offense to AJ Styles, but I don't think they can do it on 3 pay-per-views in a row. People might get mad.
I don't know. They were pretty good.
They were good, but people might get mad at the same old, same old.
Why? Corbin and Ziggler.
Yeah. Well, see, this match coming up, it's a technical match. It's not like
Oh,
it's not like the other matches.
sorry.
Yeah, it's
I didn't know that.
it's what their fans
I
want.
didn't know it was a technical match.
Yeah, it's gonna
okay.
be a little different
Sorry,
style,
sorry.
technical
Yeah.
match.
Okay.
First of all, gay. Second of all, stupid.
Continue with Monday Night Raw, Zach.
Of course, Shane set up the match at Money in the Bank coming up. Moving on to Money in the Bank, we have all the qualifying matches that we had.
Here comes the money
Here
in the
comes
bank
the
qualifying
bank.
matches.
We had we had Sami Zayn over Sheamus,
Yeah, that was okay.
Cesaro over Miz.
Yeah.
We had Jericho over
Wow.
Apollo Crews.
Cesaro and Miz wrestled on Raw also?
Yeah.
So they wrestled at 2 pay-per-views on shows before, and they wrestled on Raw, and they wrestled on SmackDown.
They sure did.
Okay, that's a lot of matches.
It is.
Yeah.
And then we had Jericho over Apollo Crews.
Oh, Apollo looked bad.
Well, I thought he looked pretty good. He's pretty big.
Well,
and-
I mean, he looks great.
But
he
he
looks
didn't-
fantastic. He messed up.
He did mess up a bit. So Jericho, I'm glad Jericho's in this. I know he's probably not going to be the Money in the Bank winner, but
No.
he's going to add some, some
And
fillers, some comedy.
please, Vince McMahon, I know you're watching because I know you're huge fans of us. Please let Kevin Owens win Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Please. I don't ask for much. Well, I do, but please let Kevin Owens win, please.
Please. And Dean Ambrose went over Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, I don't care.
No, I'm kidding.
I
But
don't care.
that one I wasn't sure of, only because I didn't know what they were going to have Ambrose do with the whole possible Shield reuniting thing. But
Yeah.
obviously that's not happening. But still, it was interesting.
Yeah.
We'll save the last match, the main event, of course. Some fun stuff that happened during Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
New Day. New Day takes the cake and smashes it into Heath Slater's face.
I made a funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
that was pretty much the whole idea.
Yeah.
They teased throwing it in the announcer's face, Byron and
Yeah,
Cole.
a lot of people. I read that a lot of people didn't like that. I thought it was.
I thought it was
kinda
funny, and actually the cake smash was is pretty well done, I think.
Yeah, the only thing that I didn't like was it wasn't ice cream cake.
Ah, you don't know that.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Trust me, I can tell.
Uh,
Look at me, I can tell.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
a little more fun after he took that in the face. You know, the smack talk of Skywalker. He's back.
Couple haters.
Couple haters.
Couple haters. And Enzo said he didn't pay his electric bill.
Yeah, he was lights out.
Yeah.
You know.
Waka waka.
It's funny. He made fun of himself. He did exactly what I thought he was going to do when he came back. He said, you know...
What, drop the mic again?
Yeah, well... Still.
I can't tell if he's doing it on purpose or if it's like part of the gimmick now. He's got so much energy he can't hold on to a microphone.
It's slippery.
Yeah.
He just loses control. Anyway, Enzo and Big Cass, of course, Enzo, you know, got knocked the F out, so he wasn't really clear
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He
Oh.
wasn't really cleared to do a whole lot of wrestling, so they had Big Cass take on Bubba Ray.
Yeah.
Or was it Devon?
It was Bubba
It was
Ray.
Bubba Ray, yeah. It was
Yeah.
Bubba Ray. Yeah, he pretty much killed him.
Yeah.
There wasn't much to it.
Why are they even having a feud? They keep Big Cass alone keeps beating him up.
Yeah, that's the part
Why are they having a feud?
I can't really figure out.
This doesn't make any sense.
Well, besides the Money in the Bank matches and everything, we had Ric Flair and the Charlotte segment.
You put that under the fun stuff?
Yeah,
That wasn't fun.
I didn't know.
That was awkward. I was so confused.
Well, I'm not
It
gonna
was-
do a sad stuff section.
I don't know. For that you might have. That was weird.
You guys afraid of Shredder? No! Should we crawl into our shells and hide?
It was very weird.
Be cool, be yourself. And that's as straight up as it gets.
It was like half real, half not real.
Yeah, it's almost like there was something underlying there that's going on. But
She was like pretending to cry to like hide her real tears. It was weird.
Now word up, I got a story to tell. It starts way back when we were coming out of our shells.
yeah,
And now I'm like somehow more attracted to her.
you might want to talk to a counselor about that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, before we move on, I do have one quick question. Where the hell is Triple H?
Wait, where is Triple H? That's a very good question.
Because all of a sudden he loses at WrestleMania, and then you know Shane comes back. You would kind of think the man of the house, Triple H, would come back, try to
And Seth Rollins came back?
try to reclaim what's his, and more with Seth Rollins coming back.
Maybe he's at like space camp.
I don't know really what he's doing. I don't even have any ideas.
Take you for a ride on the most China. Tell me where in the world is.
It's like, what is their story going to be when he comes back? Like, oh, I was just out getting milk. I mean, sorry, Steph.
Yeah, well that takes a while.
Well,
Maybe he like was traveling the world collecting all the Hard Rock Cafe shirts.
he has to get a magnet from each state,
Yeah.
but he had to make sure to go to like the Four Corners and everything.
Yeah.
He just said, Vince, it's not working out. You know,
Wyoming's hard to collect,
It is.
by the way.
It
Fun fact.
really is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't know where he's at.
If you've got some ideas, let us know.
Yeah. Send us.
Because you would think
Mail.
he would be here by now, or at least satellite
Not
feed.
here, but like on WWE programming.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah.
That's about all the fun stuff I have.
That wasn't fun. I'm still shook up about the Ric Flair thing.
It was okay. It was kind of fun.
It was weird.
Oh, skipping stones. Water surrounds me. But the time for rings has passed. Oh, yeah.
So, Ric Flair, is he going to end up screwing Charlotte? Figuratively, over the belt, of course. I have a feeling he's going to come back and interfere with the match, and that's how she's going to lose her title.
I don't know, but I might need a counselor because that sounds interesting. I'm intrigued by that scenario.
Well,
But yeah, maybe. I don't know because I don't know who the next opponent is, but she keeps wrestling Natalya, who she's beaten I think 4 times on 4 big events on NXT,
Yeah.
Roadblock, Payback, and Extreme Rules. So I don't know what they're gonna do.
maybe like a clean win or loss of some sort. That'd be nice.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. They don't know.
They don't
have
even know
no
yet.
idea. They don't even know what to do with that whole division right now.
That is why you fail.
No.
We'll go to rumors later, but interesting thing about the women, it involves Money in the Bank. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So there's a
Women might have a Money in the Bank. Sorry, I couldn't hold it.
You ruined the surprise.
Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, speaking of Rick screwing Charlotte figuratively, I thought of maybe some other rumors we could go over.
I'm tired of rumors starting. I'm sick of being followed. I'm tired of people lying, saying what they want about me.
So let's go ahead and move along to the latest wrestling rumors, at least the ones we know of. The first I'd like to mention is The Undertaker being a little upset with Mr. Vince McMahon. If you care to elaborate a little bit on why.
Sure, so apparently Vince asked Undertaker to lose to Shane McMahon at WrestleMania, and I guess he didn't like that. Yeah, and then he, Vince wants him to be at SummerSlam and stuff, because last year's SummerSlam with Undertaker was so good with that submission.
Yeah,
Awful. The whole event was awful now that I think about it, but,
I hate to
and
say
it sounds like he doesn't want to, and, Undertaker, yeah, I don't care, I like the guy. I know he's your favorite wrestler. I don't care. And I mentioned it earlier, I like The Rock. He was one of my favorite wrestlers ever. I don't want him on WWE program anymore. I hate it. I hate when he shows up. I'm not a fan. I want new talent to come up to enjoy. I'm sick of living in the past.
But
Why I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt, but that's besides the point.
And I'm wearing a Dudley Boy shirt, if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
I like the nostalgia of the older guys. I know that it is time to move on, but
No.
while they're here, I'm going to enjoy them.
Tell me right now, who would you rather see in a match against Seth Rollins? Kevin Owens or Kane?
Okay, Kevin Owens.
Yeah,
100%. Absolutely.
Thank you.
I mean, wait, Corporate Kane or Demon Kane? Because
Corporate Kane.
Kevin Owens. Still.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah, Kane. Well, Undertaker. I mean, I'm sorry.
I think he'll wrestle one more time. I think having half a year off, he'll okay, that's not the way I want to go out in a terrible cave match.
I hope so.
So one more Mania event.
But I know he
against Cena, I bet.
Yeah, that seems to be what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But it's been reported that Undertaker has said this in the past, but he of course wrestled again. So who knows? But at the age of 51, he might be serious.
What other rumors were there? NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Bailey, who had a great showing with Sasha Banks, she's probably gonna have a rematch with Asuka there, and that would be awesome.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Be a good time.
Yep.
I do know that Sting is still retired.
Yeah. Yes.
Not really a rumor, but
Yes.
a lot of people keep bringing it up. He's
Did
retired.
they really?
Yeah, people all over forums and everything.
There's rumors, and I'm praying it's real. Kevin Owens wins Money in the Bank.
That's what I want personally.
I want it to happen so bad. So
Either
bad.
that. No, I mean that's about the only way I can see it going. Or Alberto
Maybe.
Del Rio.
Shut up.
No, I'm kidding. But
See me more. See me more. Oh,
by the
sorry.
way, is that a cup that Del Rio's been wearing, or does he did he have penis enlargement surgery?
I don't know. I didn't even notice, to be honest.
Well, I did for some reason. I don't know. He was just sticking out right on camera. I'm like,
Speaking of me joking with the "Feed Me More" chant, Ryback is probably done, but Cody Rhodes.
yeah, Cody Rhodes.
Poor Cody Rhodes, man.
I was under the impression that he didn't want to be Cody Rhodes anymore. He wanted to be Stardust, but it was just in fact opposite of that.
No,
And they didn't let him.
And he
go
said
back to
the
Cody Rhodes.
writers like pretend to like continue typing on laptops that weren't even on to avoid him.
Yeah, that's
like-
really crappy because he. I don't know.
And you know what? With the creative, what's been going, that doesn't shock me at all.
That is why you fail.
That's kind of it that I've heard. Wyatt family's gonna return.
Yeah, go. Hopefully sometime soon. I know Bray Wyatt.
I heard it
has
sounds
said.
like coming really soon. Actually, there's been like cryptic tweets and stuff. So
Yeah, keep on the lookout for Finn Balor. Still,
yeah, that'll happen after.
I know he's got
Takeover.
Samoa Joe in the cage match at
That'll
NXT,
happen
but
after. That'll set up for Money in the Bank for AJ Styles.
yeah,
So that's the latest stuff I've heard. What about? Is that it for you?
that's pretty much all I got. If you've got anything else, feel free to like, comment, let us know what you think. Otherwise, let's go ahead and send it off with power rankings.
All right.
Sugar, Mike, everything done. Sugar, Mike, everything done.
I'm gonna go ahead and do mine. This includes the superstars on the main roster of Raw and SmackDown. Number 5, I have Rusev.
Ooh.
Rusev.
Yeah.
Crush.
Oh,
So
interesting.
He's moved up to number 5 since he hurt Kalisto's back and everything,
Yeah.
just by being lifted. Number 4, I've got the man with the plan, Kevin Owens, Mr. Money in the Bank. I hope.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Number 3, the return man, Seth Rollins. Why number 3? Because he's back, and he never lost that title. So he deserves to be
He did
back
not.
up there.
He did not.
He did not. He hurt his knee while picking up Kane during a live show to smash him through a table. It's very unfortunate. Number 2, down from number 1 from a couple weeks ago. I know you're all probably a little upset. Shane O'Mac has moved down to number 2.
Oh man, big fall.
Big fall. Big fall
Yeah.
from 1 to 2.
Yeah.
But we have a new number 1 Power Rankings champion.
Well, don't leave me hanging.
Well, he's
I'm on the edge of my seat.
he's on a
It's
4-win
small
streak.
chair.
4-win TV streak. Tyler Breeze.
Oh, I
and
like
not
it.
just because of his eyes.
I like it. I like it. That is a great 5 power rankings, and I'm sure will cause no controversy whatsoever.
Honorable mentions, Golden Truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what about for NXT? Anything different?
I mean, I did the women's again, and it's NXT and it's WWE main roster. It's both, and so 5 through 1 Bailey.
Got Bailey.
Bailey.
Big shocker.
Yeah.
Surprised?
Wait for me.
I'm not.
Wait for me. Wait for me, Bailey.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of our Zero Budget Wrestling Show.
I love you.
But we had fun, and hopefully you did too. Thank you, and good night. Or something like that.
Yeah, something. Until next week.
Until next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
No, you're not. You're Zach.
I'm not.
You're Zach. And I'm Derek Loman.
He is. And that's not a rumor.
The future Mr. Bailey.
It's not how that works.
There's only South Korea, thinking that it could triumph from the red sea to Greenland, will they singing the blues? Or will they never Arkansas still? The beat come from a jungle till me. Where in the world is
San Diego.
she go from Nashville to Norway, but air to Zimbabwe, Chicago to Czechoslovakia, and back.
I made a funny.